As wholesalers scale past 100,000 a month, you typically see them start moving away from SMS, Facebook leads, cold calling, direct mail, and any other form of disruption-based marketing. And they start switching to Google Ads. Here's the thing, it's not always because Google has the highest return. In the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna break down why the marketing channel that gets you to your first $50,000 a month in revenue through wholesaling is often the biggest constraint to getting you to $500,000 a month. So let me sketch it out for you here. We're gonna compare two different businesses. By the way, if you're new here, my business will do between $7 and $8 million in assignment fees alone, and the business fully runs without me. So if you're running SMS, cold calling, direct mail, Facebook, or any other form of direct marketing, you're gonna be business number one. Business number one experiences what we call the wholesaler hamster wheel. So if you run one of these forms of marketing, the first thing you'll do is pull lists or generate ad copy for your Facebook leads. You then spend the money on marketing. This will generate you low intent leads. Those low intent leads are typically funneled to a lead manager. Your lead manager will then push to a closer, and you will start generating contracts. Statistically, these marketing channels, the contracts of those assignment fees are usually between $10,000 and $15,000 of an assignment fee. Now for this video, I'm gonna assume you've already watched my video breaking down the difference between intent-based marketing and disruption-based marketing. It's very important you understand that no matter how good you are at running any of these other channels, because of the intrinsic properties of disruption-based marketing, meaning you disrupted someone during their day, they're always going to be lower intent, lower motivated leads, which leads to smaller deal size and higher contract fallout. So of these contracts, we're gonna assume you close 1 in 3 of the signed contracts you get. This business typically grows to 50 to 100,000 a month. When you get here, a few problems start breaking. One, you are either gonna start burning out if you're taking the leads yourself. You have 30% of your contracts closing, very exhausting, and they're only for 10 to 15,000. So let's say you get to maybe 100,000 a month doing this. What's gonna start occurring is your sales team will start quitting because they have a very bad quality of life. They're sorting through more junk, more crappy leads. It's exhausting. And then they're falling out and they're not making the commissions they want to because the deal sizes are only 10 to 15,000 a month. So stay with me here. Let's say you wanna try and scale past 100,000 a month. You have to come back up to pull lists to grow. This is all while your sales team is quitting, you can't retain anyone, and or you're burning out. This business becomes what we're gonna call operationally inefficient, meaning instead of letting marketing do the work for you, you have to build an engine that is fueling bad marketing channels. And this circle I just drew for you is what we call the hamster wheel. Now let's look at the comparison company number 2. In this business, we run Google Ads, which are intent-based marketing. In this system, we start buying the top search terms on Google. So when someone goes to Google and types "sell my house fast," we're gonna show up first. So in this system, we run money on marketing. Google Ads starts generating us motivated sellers every single day who are coming to our company asking for a cash offer. Those motivated sellers get sent directly to a closer, which means we don't need lead managers, so our business is already more profitable. These contracts, because it's people who are already what we call problem and solution aware, they're typing on Google, "sell my house fast, cash offer today." They're ready to close. These contracts result in an average assignment fee of $30,000. Now guys, here's the thing. This is data from my own business, and we close 1 in 2 of every contract we get because they're intent-based leads. Now I'm gonna make a second video breaking down how this business one, might require 50 to 60 leads per contract, and this business only requires 10 to 15. But for now, we're just gonna stay with this example. Because these are intent-based leads, it changes the entire scalability of the business. The first thing I wanna mention, your sales reps are going to be able to make significantly more money because the average deal size is higher, 30,000 versus 15,000 here. And we're closing 1 and 2 transactions, so their quality of life is better. Plus, they're not sorting through junk, so your closers are gonna stay on your team. So let's zoom out here. Both of these businesses are at $100,000 in monthly revenue. All we have to do in business number 2 is turn up ad budget, which you can do with the few clicks of a button with Google Ads. Because this sales team is not now quitting, we then hire more closers. We don't need any more lead managers. This system scales vertically down our revenue chart, while this system continues being a circle. Business 2 is what we call operationally efficient. In my own business, I have scaled this exact Google Ads system My best month to date is closing $781,000 in total revenue, 100% from PPC. These homeowners in business number 2 raise their hand saying they're looking to sell. Because of that intrinsic property to the marketing channel, it changes the way we scale a business. Now, one more thing I want to hit on. In business number 2, if let's say I have 5 salespeople and 2 quit, I can literally overnight turn down my ad budget, which then protects my profit in the business. Let's say you have 5 sales rep in business number 1, 2 quit. To wind down your cold calling or SMS team is operationally complex, which means your profit starts shooting down the second your sales team starts quitting. On the flip side, when I want to scale business number 2, I simply turn up my ad budget and hire more salespeople. It protects profit. This metric right here is what creates a system, a scalable business that could one day have enterprise value because the system can easily scale to 15, 20, 50 acquisition reps. And so I'm not trying to claim that SMS, cold calling, and these other strategies don't work. They are great beginner strategies. But the reason the biggest operators switch off of them is because of the dynamic of the channel, not how good you can be at running SMS or Facebook leads. Because once you have the right tracking and you're able to compete in the Google Ads arena, this becomes way too scalable to ever want to do anything else. Now at SM3 Marketing, we help some of the biggest operators in the industry scale exactly this. We solve this for you by simply plugging you into our existing data. The more clients we get feeding into my SM3 AI brain, the smarter all of my calculations on Google become. Now, I'm not going to explain exactly how that works in this video. I'll make a second video breaking that down. And so basically within a few days, we're able to plug you into our system and get motivated sellers overnight who are begging you for cash offers. And sure, these leads might be more expensive, but we're paying for scalability. And so I make these videos for 2 reasons. 1, I like making them and educating people on the wholesale business. I'm hoping you got value. If you're interested in working with SM3 Marketing and you're already spending at least $5,000 to $8,000 a month somewhere in your business on marketing, consider booking a call with my team and seeing if we can help you scale. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about scaling a real estate wholesaling operation, click this video here. I made a video specifically for high-level wholesalers discussing how we scale the operation. And if you want more content like this, subscribe, like, and comment below. Also, please drop your questions or ideas you want me to make videos about in the comments. I frequently look and we make videos based on what people are asking for.